Hello, this is HC Media volunteer Connor Mattogno down at Clement Farms Disc Golf Course in Haverhill, Massachusetts, and I'm here with a fun activity to do down here in Haverhill. This is a disc golf basket. The goal is, like in ball golf, you want to knock the ball into a hole. In disc golf, you want to throw your putter or whatever disc into this, like so, but from a farther distance. These are a couple different kinds of discs, all made by different manufacturers. I'll just start from the top down. This is a fairway driver used for trying to get the most distance out of your throws. You can tell because it's a lot more flat than other discs. This is a mid-range, so after you use your fairway driver, if you don't want to get as much distance, you want it to float a little more to control it. Mid-ranges are a little more domey, not as flat. And this is a putter. They're a lot more shallow than other discs. They're made out of a different kind of plastic, so they can grip the chains better, so once you throw it, it'll sink right in.
Disc golf is a sport that was started in the 1970s way out in the West Coast and is spread all over the country and all over the world. The easiest way to describe it is it's golf with discs, and everything else is pretty much the same. The one thing I love about disc golf is that it's available to absolutely everyone that is able to walk through the woods. As long as you can throw something, you can play disc golf. It does not matter how well or how poor you think you did. Everyone is just competing against themselves to see if they can do better each time. When you want to go out to play disc golf, you can feel free to play by yourself. You can play with individual people. You can play in a league, as we had this morning at Clement, where you have people come in and compete against each other for what we call tags, or you can play in tournaments. The only thing you need for equipment is just a set of discs. You can get a lot of these online or through some various retailers throughout New England. A lot of courses will have shops that do sell discs, and you can also get them a lot online that can be useful. The best place to learn about disc golf and to get yourself immersed in the sport is through the PDGA website, pdga.com, the Professional Disc Golf Association website. They have a lot of information for beginners and junior players. If you have a child that is interested in playing, I would highly recommend going through there, as well as any local courses that you might come upon. People are very often willing to help and go out of their way to welcome in new players and give them a lot of guidance. Clement Farm, I believe for acreage, is around 54 acres. We probably utilize 60% of it for the disc golf course, spread out on either side of the creek that runs through the main property. We have 18 holes, but on the different holes, we have now alternate baskets and some alternate tee pads. There are some courses that currently require tee times that are reserved online. We are fortunate that we are a public, free-to-use course, so we don't need to necessarily use tee times. There are days, obviously, on the weekend and such that it does get quite busy, but for the most part, as long as people come down and they don't see anybody on the tee or on the first hole, you are free to play as long as you are not throwing upon any other players. We have come a long way since 2016 when we first put it in. Originally, we were trying to put it in a disc golf course in at Winnikinny. The city felt that it was a better use of the land here for a disc golf course, and we put in the first 18 holes, I believe, in July of 2016, and we've been going strong ever since. Essentially, the Haverhill Disc Golf Association is a just volunteer organization we have to maintain the property and the course. We have a large number of people who help with trimming and picking up trash and cleaning up the place every year. And we just have a loose association with the city, working with the rec department and also with some of the schools. For example, we have one middle school that I know uses the course and the property for a summertime program. We have a website, but it's not really maintained. The easiest way to get in contact or to get updates about the course is through Facebook. If you search for Haverhill Disc Golf Association, you can have all access to our information.
I'd like to thank Andrew and everyone else down here at the Clement Farms Disc Golf Course. And if you're interested, feel free to reach out to the Haverhill Disc Golf Association. And thanks for coming with us and playing a hole of disc golf.